Welcome to Sugoi, your AI-powered anime concierge, empowering personalized discovery, informed decision-making so that ultimately you spend more time enjoying the viewing experience. You'll see I'm starting on the landing page, which may differ from what you're looking at because somebody may have sent you a full-blown recommendation, in which case you will have recommendation tiles on your screen. Feel free to fast forward the video if that is the case. I'm going to start on the landing page to ensure all audiences can get up to speed and get value from the app as quickly as possible. First, let's talk a little bit about what Segoy is and why we built it. There are more streaming services than ever before, but it takes more time and effort to find something good and worth watching. So we invented Segoy, a conversation recommendation engine that goes beyond what your grandma's Google can do. You can have a conversation just about the generic content within anime. You can tell about your mood or describe a whole different vibe, and I'll share that with you as part of the demo because I have an interesting use case to try out with you here today. We are going to offer up 0 repeats. So we're going to keep on driving that conversation forward so you keep on discovering new and interesting anime content. And last but not least, we're starting off with a freemium model to make sure that all users can at least get started for free. So let's jump in and get started ourselves on a user adventure together. Now that we're in Segoy, let's quickly take a look at the layout and then we'll begin our discovery experience. First, we have some instructions up at the top. You can tell Segoy in the text field at the bottom what you want. It doesn't have to be keywords and it does not have to be anime related. It could be your mood or a vibe. And I'll show you that in a second with an interesting test case. And then our AI goes to work and it does all the hard work for you and discovers great and amazing content. And last but not least, we've differentiated from the old school Google by offering up an explanation of why this is a good fit for you rather than just generic product descriptions. Before I come down here into ConvoRecs, our AI search engine, I want to point out that we have a slider here on the screen. These are community-wide recommendations, very similar to the top 10 list in Netflix or Amazon Prime. In the future, these might also be personally driven, or they could be based on friends and family that you are connected with here in the application. To help users to add interesting search content down here, we have provided top searches that they can imitate. Additionally, we made these fully functional buttons. So click here and you'll launch into a discovery experience. But let's push this a bit harder than anything that we have offered up. And I'm going to ask the AI to find movies or series to share with my family at Thanksgiving. Because anyone who has ever hosted family Thanksgiving knows that's a whole vibe. So to go, let's press the launch button here on the right. And now ConvoRecs will offer up some interesting recommendations with a prompt that has nothing to do with Japan or anime. All right, as you'll see here on the screen, we have 4 recommendations, which is our out-of-the-box user experience. But before we look at the recommendations, let's take a look at what conversational search has done. Up here, you provided a prompt. Then the AI said, okay, this is what I understand you're looking for. And then it used that criteria to drive the top 4 recommendations. So always make sure that what AI understands is what you intended to search for. Now, let's take a look at the recommendations ConvoRecs provided here in Segoy. As stated, we provide a personalized description of why this is a good fit for your search criteria. Additionally, we realize that anime and fandom is a social experience. So we've also thought about what are other people that you're listening to thinking about and provided that information for you. And last but not least, we did provide generic content here, here, and up here in the genre tags so that you can make sure that these align with the types of anime that you like to watch. Because we've all been there and had experiences where we find something that we think looks good, but it's very different once we start watching it. Additionally, to make sure that you don't fall into that trap, we have integrated the trailer right into the discovery experience. That way, you have the best chance possible to find something that you are going to love watching next. Now, let's say my search wasn't quite what I was looking for. In your grandma's Google days, you had to start a whole new search and possibly even launch the advanced search features, but not the case in conversational search. All you have to do is keep on having that conversation and it just keeps on getting better. So I can say, focus on content about families and character growth, since that's what Thanksgiving is all about, isn't it? It's about gathering with your family and thinking about the year that was and how you're going to do better in the year to come. All right, now I've got more recommendations, more so about family groups. Let's take a little time out before I show you what happens next and notice that this recommendation tile is representative of what we stand for as a company. First and foremost, we want to be personalized to you. Second, we're looking at what the community is all about. And then last, we're about the generic content, which is usually what most services offer up first. So now that we have found something, we've gone from discovery to making an informed decision with personalized recommendations and discount double checked it with the trailer, we can launch into the content that interests us and with a click of a play button, start watching. Before I wrap up this demo, let's go back to Segoy, pointing out that you can always come back into your conversation after you've watched content and you can continue the conversation and find even more binge-worthy content. I also, using this Thanksgiving example, want to point out that if you come up here into settings, let's say that you had the family over, you were probably watching family friendly or default content, but you've sent the family home, you put the kids to bed. Now you can unwind after cleaning up the kitchen with some mature themes. Just to let you know, for parents, that we have thought through the fact that we want you to be able to share anime with audiences of all ages and maturity levels. I think that is a wrap, and you should be ready to start your own user adventures in Sugoi. As we call cut on this demo video, I want to unpack what we have accomplished. First, we started out with just a vibe. We didn't even have keywords related to anime or genres, which are quite often used today. Then second, thanks to the power of the AI discovery engine, we were able to serve high quality contextual recommendations. And thanks to the way that ConvoRecs is programmed, those recommendations are personalized so that users make informed decisions. And third, leveraging intelligent integrations, users are able to double check that the content aligns with their preferences and interests, then launch straight into the streaming app of their choosing. Before I let you go, I just want to say thank you for watching this demo video today, and also thank you for choosing Sugoi. We are truly customer obsessed, so if you find yourself really enjoying our application, we would love to hear from you. We especially value constructive criticism and feedback that helps us to continue to make the app better and better. So feel free to reach out to us. We may even set up a user interview. Now get out there, have fun conversations with Segoy and ConvoRecs, and ultimately, I hope you find some great binge-worthy content today.